place
The place
where,
in Lisbon, yeah.
yes, the place in Lisbon in Sintra where my things come from Amazon. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I think it will work, yeah.
I'll get my Illuminate box. Yay!
Woohoo!
Yay!
Then I want an an
Of
unboxing.
course, you'll be the first unboxing on the channel
Ooh.
because
Woohoo!
I feel like I could do the awesome books unboxings that I did couple, but
Too
I
many
always have to
boxes.
check if they got all the books. So I have to to like see first before
Ah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
because
Sometimes you
sometimes
forget the books, yeah.
yeah, it's not that the books it's super expensive, but it's always money.
Yeah, sometimes they also come separate, so it
I think
depends.
they are not longer separating. At least, well, this one was a lot of books, and well, I don't know if it will be separated or not, but it was
My
10 bucks.
colleague got today one in Express, and the rest of them are coming in regular post. So I don't
Yes,
get it.
when
Why one random in Express and the
I
others not?
think it when it's a low value or a low volume, they can send to through express through FedEx, and then when it's bulky, I think
But it
they
was
will
one
send
book,
manually because of the prices.
and the order was for 20, so I don't know.
Yes,
Just a bit weird.
I ordered 10 and they came normal, and I did the custom paper, but the under the whispering door that I got only 2 books, they came from FedEx. Hi
Yeah.
Kat, did you hear
Hello.
we won
Hey.
50 points on trivia
Woohoo.
for the reindeer during the thon? So team stocking, it's for the win. It's for the win. So tell us what you are going to do.
Okay, so first I'm going to finish here a translation that I have to do. And then when that's done, I will
It's not
continue
Friday, so you
reading.
don't have German homework to do.
Woohoo! And I don't have classes for the next 2 weeks, which is really cool. And then I will read Dr. Zhivago.
I don't like this.
Why, you ask me? I don't know, because I'm crazy and I already have so many books started, but I decided, why not? Let's start another one. And a classic, Russian classic. So let's try.
Hi,
Just because
Hello.
TV.
for the win.
Hey.
Yes, we won both rounds. It's glory for team stocking. We should print that for Eric, like glory for team stocking, because he still believes he can win. Ashley,
I'm actually planning on reading these sprints. I know, surprise, right? Like, not doing diamond
No time
painting.
on painting.
Um,
yes,
no, I do want to do more of my diamond painting, but I really want to get this book finished because I want to read the book after this is my Christmas book, and I
Hmm.
want to get started on that soon. So I'm going to try and finish I Heart Paris by Lindsay Kelk. And I've got
So
about
get this.
90 pages left. So,
hmm,
I'm sure you will finish
okay.
during these sprints. Yeah.
Um, Reading Kingdom of the Wicked, currently on page 77. So we have a hot topic here because me and Bia both didn't like the first one, but Bia really liked the second one because it's full of smut, which for me
And
was like,
and
nope.
I bought the second book because I was so crazy that I needed to like annotate everything. I'm going to get it. Just give me a second.
But I didn't like the first one, and because I wanted more the witchy part and not the smut part, and Bia is here
Which
for
I
the
was
smut.
in love with this one because this
Yes,
one is so much better.
because
So
it's full of smut.
please
Let's be
read the
real.
first one. Don't cry if it's awful. Then just go back to the to the second one because it's amazing. You'll love it.
So Hope is asking how Talkish is enjoying it so far, and Kat's gonna listen to an audiobook and clean my room. You feel like no, I don't want to clean my room. What audiobook are you listening? The Crown. Gilded Bones. Hi, Emily. Reading The Crown of Gilded Bones. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Also love it. I haven't read the third one yet, but sorry, my mom was watching me. I haven't read completely the third one, but I love the first two. from Blood and Ash, and also Kingdom of something, Flesh and Fire. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sorry guys, but smut books
So
always.
for you, it's so good. Instantly hook. Pick it after DNF. So I'm glad I'm hooked easily. Yes, it's good that you work for you. Hi, Ali. On page 23 of these Violence Delights. Nice. Also a book that I heard, but I haven't read.
I've heard that the second book is really good, and it's very different from the first one. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited.
I'm just putting the timer because today I was very close to the time and I didn't have the time to set up things before. Um, I hope I'm going to do some homework during the sprints, yes, and if I finish before the sprints are over, then I'll be nice. Emily says, yes, I'm hooked on the series now, and Kat is reading Jurassic Park. Oh, are you liking it? Because I heard that the beginning is very science heavy focus, but it's very good because it creates a good environment. Hello! Reading Bird Girl and the Man Who Followed the Sun. Only about 20 pages left. Ooh, so you finished. Yay! Tell us what that is about because I don't know that book at all. And while you explain us that, we have our dogs back. Welcome the doggies. So pick a dog and then we see who wins. Ah, I didn't say I'm reading the Invisible Life of Adile Rue.
Ooh,
I have to say
cool.
it like French. Adile Rue. Because
Attila who?
she's French.
Ah, it's so
This.
cute.
So pretty. I still
It
need to
is.
ask you Bea, which page that she says like it's Swiss the language because I still haven't
Ah,
found it.
Swiss. I need to check it because I read on the ebook, but I can
Yeah,
check the chapter. I think it's at least in 25% or something in the book. I'll check.
okay. So I'm not in page. I'm not even almost in the 25%. But I'm like France, France. Okay, why he happened Swiss? I'm curious.
Yeah, because it's stupid. It doesn't exist, so I don't know.
So Ali goes for 3. I'll say Ashley goes for 5. Or
I'll be going for the red one. Is it
really?
red? It looks red.
I'm shocked.
Why?
The
The red one looks like Thai.
Oh, I think it was more the brownish one. That is very
Yeah, but
bland.
no, the thingy one looks like a dark red and then the light brown. The second from the bottom.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like stray.
Oh, I would say more the first one, but okay. I was more like, what is happening?
You were confused for a second.
Yeah,
No, he's like dark brown and light brown. Yeah,
I
we'll
love the
switch that.
book. The reread, yes, it's very science heavy, but it's easy to understand and to get hooked up with. It's definitely a
Okay.
book I definitely have to check it out. I am. It's something Indian legend from Alaska. Athabaskan, Athabaskan, something like that. But yeah, oh, if it's folklore, I'm intrigued. Although I'm not going thinking of going like the movie, they are very different, but I love them both nice. So we have 1 for 5. We go for 1. Hope is with you in 2. We have a 4
Okay, I'm going to be number 3 then.
because it's the only one it doesn't have. I go for 5 because I like the doggies. Okay, 25th,
Okay,
25th.
of January, December,
It's almost
December,
there.
Christmas.
25 minutes in the timer. Happy reading! Yoo-hoo! Congratulations, team number 4.
Ooh, very well.
Congratulations. How was everybody's reading this time?
So I didn't read, but I finished 3 pages from my translation. So I just have 3 more to do, and then that's it. I can start my book. And you guys?
I read 19
How did it
pages
go?
and I'm literally like half a page essentially from the end of my chapter,
Almost.
which is so annoying.
Almost. Almost there.
So I got
Woohoo.
25
And then what
pages.
are you going to start? Oh, sorry.
That's it.
So I've still got loads left. It's just the end of the chapter, but determined to finish this tonight. Even if like after sprints I have to finish it before bed. Determined to finish tonight.
Nice. I got 25 roughly, more or less. So let's see what we have. Cat read 5% of the other book, Night. Turkish made it to page 80, 2 chapters. Nice. Very good. Yes.
Oh,
Ali read 12 pages. That's also very good. Um, and yeah, I think what we have here. Hi, Beth.
Uh,
I'm reading Holiday in Death by G.D. Robb. I'm 20% too. Secondly, I'm reading Mr. Popper Penguin with my daughter. Oh, that's so cute. I love that movie.
I didn't know it was a book.
Holiday in Death. Almost every children's movie is like a book someplace, somewhere.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Hope spends the whole sprint chatting with people on Discord, so no homework done. Yes. I really like the movie because I like penguins. They are angry, but they are cute at the same time.
That has Jim Carrey, right? Or am I thinking of someone
Yes,
else? I
I
thought
think it's
so.
Harry.
In my head it's Jim Carrey, but
never
I've not
heard.
seen it in a couple of years, so I was like, is it Jim Carrey?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
I love Jim Carrey as an actor. So
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Lovely.
Yes.
It's like genuinely.
It's just because I roll my R's. It's a
It has a
Scottish
cool
thing.
film with a mask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think my favourite one is number 23. It's like a thriller.
Okay, I get
And
it. Yeah,
it's like
I
a
know, I know.
serious role for him. But I
Mm-hmm.
think it's because it's so different. Like you think Jim Carrey, you think comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like this is
Yeah.
a thriller and he's really good in it. So yeah. I
So
like seeing actors
And
do
it's
things
really
outside of
well
their
done
normal
story
genre.
also. Definitely. Yeah.
I was
Okay.
seeing today some clips of best moments of the Good Place, and one is the judge mocking. How is she called? Um, one of the characters, but she's British, and she says like, "Say aluminum," and she says like aluminum, and they start laughing. This is very
Oh,
funny because she's like,
aluminum.
"Say yeah," because it's like
Um,
aluminium and aluminum.
Yeah.
It's
Ways
like
of
what
saying
more
words.
and things like that. Okay, we have she's like it, but she's only 2. She doesn't understand the plot, but I do voices. Oh, that's so cute. The best Jim Carrey movie is Man on the Moon. Oh,
I don't think I've seen that one.
I don't remember that one. Hi Sam.
Hello.
The thumbnail. Then I'll be reading Rage of Dragons.
Ooh.
I got really bummed because it says Rage of Dragons, but from I heard the first book doesn't have almost any dragons. And it's like,
Oh.
why do
I'm
you
still
promise?
listening. I'm just getting a
Clickbait.
drink. One sec.
Why don't you promise me dragons and then you don't give me dragons? Like, give me enough dragons, please.
Clickbait. All the way.
It's sad. Okay, let's start another one. I'm pumped. I need to read. I need to finish Adilaru like till this week, so next week I can finish Hero of Ages. And I'm still gonna leave 3 books behind. But they have to
I've
be.
I've still got like what 5 books to read for this month's TBR. I don't think it's
Mhm.
happening. If I can get it down to 3 rolled over to January, I'll be happy though.
Nah,
I see
Thunderhead.
maybe a 24-hour challenge coming. Ashley,
I've got
for
one
you to read
coming
all
on
this.
the. I've got one coming on the 8th. On
Hmm.
the 8th, I'm doing a 24-hour live stream. So
So many, so
gonna
many
be
I love
reading
hours.
for 24 hours.
So, The Man on the Moon is a biopic of the actor Andy Kaufman. Okay,
Oh,
so dramatic role. Nice. Yeah, there are actually many dragons. Like
oh.
Cat says, it's a teasing title.
I see. If it had dragons, I'd be a lot more enticed to read it.
I
But
think
not
it
having
has.
many.
I think it has, but it doesn't have a lot. It's like briefly.
Oh. But I want all the dragons.
So going with 3 this time. So the blue one.
I'm going for
Okay.
green.
Then I'm
hmm
number 5 this time.
I go for 4. I think they are the cutest. Beth says she has 3 books left on the TBR. I'm gonna leave 3 books. I'm gonna read Hero of Ages, finish Ali LaRue, and then I leave the others for next
I'm
year.
gonna I'm gonna read I Heart Paris. I'm gonna finish that tonight. I'm gonna read my Christmas one, which I'll hopefully get finished by the end of Christmas Day, like latest, depending. Like if I get really into it and I read it all like in a day or two, that's fine.
Mhm.
But I'd like to get it finished by Christmas. So that gives me what Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So essentially 4 days. I
Hmm.
can do that, and then I might read either The Final Empire or City of Bones. But I'm not sure which one of them two yet.
Very
City of
well
Bones is
planned.
it's weaker because it's smaller.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
I think they're about
reading
the same
the first
size.
book from Narnia.
No,
Whoop, sorry.
no, no, never.
I think they are. Give me a sec. I'll have a look. They're both over 500 pages.
No, City
Oh,
of Bones is like 300
it's a
pages,
bit.
400 maximum.
Not.
My
No, I don't think.
edition is small in Portuguese, but it's quite small.
Like
City of Bones, 500 and 510 pages,
What? But
the
my
Final
edition
Empire is
is really
bigger.
small.
and
Yeah.
then five, and then Hero of not Hero of Ages, and then Mistborn. Just want to make sure because I don't want to have in the glossary bit. Is 643.
Yes, but
So
I
they're
think
not even.
the
They're
letters
not.
in it's bigger, the font.
I have no idea.
Because I remember
But
reading
they're.
it, it wasn't seem so big.
So I'm going to read one of them. They're both over 500 pages. So we'll see.
So Ali goes for number 2, Ilya goes for 4, Hope goes for number 1. Sam says there were dragons in the beginning, but the title is a little misleading.
Oh,
Yeah, that sucks. This is my 5th one for the Reindeer Readathon. Nice! I finished 1, 2, 3. I'm in the middle of the 4th and the 5th. So hopefully I finish 5.
I'm hoping to finish 5 books this month. I've read 2. This is my third. So slowly on track,
Very
kind
good.
of.
Very good.
Okay, let's start the 25 minutes. Okay,
Hmm.
Okay.
happy reading. Yay, Team 5. Woohoo!
I swear I hate that this is 25 minutes because I'm literally on the last page of this chapter again.
You just have
I thought
to.
you already handled it.
Every time. Last time it was
You
a
just
page.
have to
Last
read
time it was a page.
faster.
This time it's a page. I'm like, come on.
You just have to read faster. Like, go for it,
It's
go.
really bad.
I,
So, how did it go? Actually,
I'm
guys,
at
it's
21
going
pages, and I just want to finish this chapter.
almost there. On the next one, it will be done. I believe it. It will be like in 1 minute. You will read the page and then that's done.
And then
yeah,
that's the chapter. It's like all dialogue as well, so it's literally like not even like
minute.
that's really not that much writing.
Ashley, do that just now. Do it, and then you're free to select a new
Yes.
book.
I mean, that sounds like a really good plan, but it's okay. I'll wait. I'll wait.
I got 25 pages, which is very
Oh, that's
nice.
really good.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like still a bit tired. I listened to one chapter and then got distracted by my doggies. Oh, doggies, doggies. I love animals. Mm. But yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I
I'm
also
doing.
finished my
You finished your
translation and
translation.
read 5 pages. So very well.
For a classic, it's a lot.
It's good, yeah, but I'm liking it. I think it's being really nice. But yeah, but for today, I think it will be everything because I'm done, and this pushes a lot from
I
my
think.
mind because this English is not very easy. I need to be
Hmm.
really like thinking, and sometimes there's tricky words that I need to go to the dictionary, and it also has Russian words that I don't know what they mean, so I need to go also to
Passiva,
Google Translate. Spasiba, yeah.
but that is an
And
easy one.
yeah, I know how to say my name is Beatriz, which is I know. Minha Zavut Beatriz. Very well. In fact, I would love to
You would
learn
say like
Russian.
ich bin Beatrice. That's German.
Ah yeah, ich bin Beatriz, yeah. I don't know very well how
Sound.
to say
It's,
the
it's it's so strange. Like they like like
it is. It's very weird.
German
Sounds
is
like
super
cat.
easy.
Huh?
Sounds like a cat.
Yeah,
It's
like
a
a
little
cat.
bit talking
That's how
about
they
cat.
teach you. But it's strange. We don't have that sound in Portuguese, so it's a bit complicated to do it. So I don't do it. I do it like
Yeah, we do like hick, and it's fine. They understand.
yeah.
I
So
think Scottish people would be able to do it quite easy because like we've got kind of like that kind of sound in quite a lot of our words. So I feel
Hmm.
like we
I think for Portuguese it would be easier to learn like Russian, Ukrainish. I don't know, Ukraine. How do you say
Ukrainian,
the language? Ukraine.
Ukrainian.
Ukrainian, yeah. You see how my brain is really good. I think it would be easier for us because we have those sounds, and that's why when people from those countries come to Portugal, when they start to speak in Portuguese, they don't have an accent. They speak like really, really well because the sounds they are basically the same.
yeah. Like Gaelic is a lot of like that kind of throaty
Hmm. But I
sort of
like to hear it.
sound.
It's
So
cool.
it's kind of easy for us to kind of do those sort of rougher, I guess, languages. But yeah.
Hmm.
So cat, today is fine. My wallet is sad, but he's fine. He's totally fine. He's come back to normal. So yeah,
It
don't
still has
worry.
6 lives, so
No, he has 4 lives.
4 lives then.
5 pages I was playing with my cat. Hope got off of my assignment done. The next sprint, I haven't read anything, but I finished my thumbnail. Yes, so you have done.
Yay!
You have work done. I read the chapter of Mr. Popper, and my hubby is making some tea. Nice. I'll
Sam saying about a thumbnail has really just reminded me that I've not set up my sprints for tomorrow yet, and I might want to do that.
Yes, you might.
probably after you finish the book. Like,
Yeah, I
In
was
one
gonna
minute.
say I'll probably do it after. Probably do it after sprints, and then do it unless I finish my book before the end of sprints, and then I'll do it then.
mm-hmm. I feel like I'm a little bit tired. My back's hurt. I don't know why. So I probably will do just one more sprint, and then we call it
Okay.
till January
I think I
because
will already call it till
you,
January.
you are a traitor.
I thought you were doing
You are
sprints
a
next
traitor.
week. You're not doing sprints next week.
No, I'm too tired. I
Okay,
need to rest.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
go. It's just so I know, because I wasn't sure if you were doing them next week or not. So
no, I think not. I need a break.
that's fair. I didn't do mine last week. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I needed
No,
I needed
So
that
that you
rest. I totally get that.
guys
no.
can start strong the year with a sprint for I don't know 10 hours or something.
Mm,
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, I've got tomorrow's sprints. I've got next Wednesday sprints. I'm doing two different sprints next Wednesday. Well, my friend's sprints at 12, and then my sprints at 7. So I've got double sprints next Wednesday.
So
And
you
then the
will
Wednesday
finish
after
one
that, I'm
book.
doing sprints. And then I'm doing a 24-hour live stream for
Okay, then
sprints.
you will finish at least 3 books. At least.
I mean, I should be able to basically get my January TBR done by that time.
Yeah, I think
Or
so.
not. So Hope says, I want either learn French or Spanish. French is Canada's other language, and I was
Hmm.
taught. So it's on in school, but I forgot most of it. Yes,
I don't
we
French
remember
would make the most
anything
sense for you, Hope. Like
from
being
French.
Canadian.
I
we
even
have
thought that they learned like in school, like as a main, I don't know.
like
Uh,
us the English one, like the second
yeah,
language of them.
I think
because
it's
for
because
example,
I think they're I think half the country speaks French and half the country speaks English. So I
mhm.
think it depends where in the country you are.
No,
But
but I thought that it was mandatory to learn it because, for example, I've learned English since my second year, like when I was 6 or 7 years old until now. And then I started to learn French when I had like, when I
12.
was like, I don't know, 12 or something. Yeah. For 3 years. And then I gave up. Then I went to German. But yeah, it's mandatory. You need to learn at least English is mandatory for sure.
Hmm.
And
French,
then when you're
French, German, or
in middle
Spanish.
school, yeah, you need to learn either French, Spanish, or German. It depends on the school. But
Yeah.
French and Spanish, they are in
Yeah.
almost every single school. Yeah.
But
So
yeah, so
yeah,
that's why we thought that French for Canada will be like the French part will learn English and the English part will learn
yeah,
French.
yeah.
I mean, we get taught French, but only like in high school, really, and like very basic.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it.
Yeah, it depends. In here in high school, like if you go to the humanities or languages, then you can continue learning French for more 3 years. If you go to sciences,
More
then
too.
you don't. Oh, yeah, more too. Yeah, you're sure. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. That's why for me it's a bit strange when I see people from other countries that I don't know, they only speak their language or their language and English. I don't know this
It's
I
for
only
me
really
is
like
I only really
strange.
speak English, but I know very, very, very basic French, like very basic French,
Yeah.
and I understand a little bit of Gaelic, but I'm like primarily English.
You need to push that French, Ashley, so that one day we can go, I don't know, to Paris or something and talk with them in French.
See,
so.
that
Hope
sounds like a
said
plan.
it's mandatory to learn that basic like months, color, numbers, family terms, and a few other things. But where I live, English is more like the main language. So I would say it's like 1 year of our French because
Yeah,
that's what
probably.
we learn in our first year. I'm Aline. Yes,
Hello.
you
Hey.
hold on the last one because I'm a bit tired. Yes, I need some rest. Let's see. It used to be mandatory in the UK to learn a second language until age 16, but they changed it.
Oh, that's sad. I
So
mean,
2 years
I-
old, and he had to learn for CGSE, which I don't know what it
no.
is, but I didn't technically
I,
have to with French because I really enjoy it.
in Scotland, we only have to do our first 2 years of high school, and then we get to choose we get to choose our own subjects that we learn.
Mhm.
So then you can decide whether you want to learn French or whether
Mhm.
you want to do something else. Like that's not language based at all. So
It's really cool. All the countries have like different school ways on how to
Systems.
teach,
so I
and
do
it's
I
very
do
cool.
understand why other European countries and stuff are made to learn English just because I feel like
Mhm.
English is so worldwide known that like it's kind of not easier, but like if you're kind of meeting someone maybe from like Spain, like if you both kind of understand basic English or something,
Mhm.
or even if you come to like the UK or like America, or like there's just so many places
Yeah,
that do speak English. But then I feel the same about French. You should learn French because that is also one that's like so widely known.
yeah.
But
And with
and
us,
Spanish
Portuguese,
actually.
it's very funny because when we go to Spain, I mean, Portuguese and Spanish, they are a bit different, but it's funny
Yeah.
because we speak Portugal, which is a mix. And then sometimes there are words that are completely opposite. And yeah, it's really funny when you're at a cafe or something and you say, I don't know, a random word and they don't get it. And then you have to try and explain on another language. Oh my God, it's really funny because people think that they are the same, but they aren't. It's very different.
They are very different.
No, and
Yeah.
I hear you and Hugo speaking Portuguese. It doesn't sound Spanish to me. But
No, it doesn't. It
But it
hasn't.
doesn't. People think it's the same. Like
Yeah.
we can understand each other, but it's different.
yeah,
Yeah. But it's
Um,
funny because when Spanish people speak, once I saw a documentary about this, Portuguese people tend to understand better the Spanish than the other way around. They don't understand a single thing from what we say. But we are so used to the way that they speak that we
yeah.
understand almost everything. Yeah. It's very easy.
so one thing I found it will be interesting, and I think will be important for schools. It's the sign languages because Beth says she learned a
Agree.
basic sign language, and that one I think will be important for schools. Like
Definitely.
it will be very important.
I think it
I
should be mandatory, actually.
yes,
Hi.
yes. It's since Friday. It's Christmas Eve. We don't want to be here on Christmas Eve.
I'm so excited for Christmas. See, I wasn't that excited for Christmas because I was seeing Spider-Man today, like the new
Mhm.
Spider-Man film.
Me too,
So I saw
same.
it today. So now that Spider-Man, like all my excitement's like gone from Spider-Man, I'm like all focused on Christmas now. So it's been like Spider-Man, 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 Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. It's great. Just
Okay,
continuously,
you are like a little child. Then
pretty
so
much.
it's the snotty American attitude that everyone should know English. Well, secondary language is optional,
But it's so strange
Yeah,
because
but
then
it's
those
not.
people they only know one language. I don't know. For me,
But
it's very weird.
it's not
It's very
only
weird.
American because French people doesn't speak English.
Yeah, when
Like
I was in Paris, they didn't speak anything
yeah.
in English, and I was so confused because I didn't
even
know
when they
much.
come Portugal, they don't speak English. They
No.
come to
Yeah,
restaurants
I
in
was in
French.
France and got completely lost, but because I only really knew very, very basic French, it didn't help. And I was like, I don't know where I'm going. So the only thing I could really say was McDonald's. So I just kept just kept telling people to direct me to McDonald's, and then
Yeah.
I just found my way from there. It's a good thing. It's universal. I know how to say McDonald's.
So Quebec speaks more French than English,
Yeah.
but I forgot of her name. Sam says she did French from 11 to 16. I recognize some words and phrases, but I forgot a lot. But if you take classes, I did take classes in my last year of college, and it triggered memories.
Yeah.
If you go to a
Like
school
I
knowledge
can read in French, but I can speak. But I can read. If I read something, I understand it, which is very
or
strange.
listen,
Or
it's
listen,
like
yeah.
I will get. We should learn more language here in the U.S. So I'm curious, Anna. Anna speaks English, Portuguese, Italian, Spanish,
Wow.
French, Latin, and some German. So Anna is from Colombia, so
What's next?
I understand the Spanish,
Freak.
I understand the English, and the
Russian?
Portuguese well, because it's a Latin language, and Italian, French, Latin, and some German. That
Yeah.
is
Wow.
that's simply amazing.
But
My
Italian
husband,
is hard because I started it and it's very different from Portuguese. But it's
yes,
cool. It's cool.
yes,
But
my
it's
boyfriend
different.
is learning in Duolingo.
Yeah, that was what I done.
My husband teach me Braille. That will be also interesting to learn, from kids
I
because
feel like I'd screw up at that so easily because, like, I felt like the letters, like, I've seen like an alphabet that's just for Braille. So I've like done the whole, it's like all the bumps and stuff. But I kept
Mhm.
getting really confused. So, and that was with like just being A, B, C, and I was like, didn't I already see this letter? So I'd be
Yeah.
rubbish at learning Braille.
but that is also a touch thing. So you have to.
Yeah.
It's like in any languages. If it's from Portugal, it sounds even more different than one from Brazil. Yes, Portuguese sounds more like yes. And when people say
Yeah.
Brazil, it's very different. It is. Portuguese from
It
Brazil
is.
is very different.
It's more like
I always
it's like you're
forget Brazil is
singing
Portuguese.
constantly. Sorry,
I
I
always,
didn't hear.
I said I always forget that Brazil is Portuguese because I always think that they're going to be
Yeah.
Spanish.
No,
No, no, no.
we make
It's
it.
No,
Portuguese.
I
We
know
make
that,
the
but
line
like I
clearly.
always think that they're going to
No,
be
but there's a
Spanish
lot of people
instead of
that
Portuguese.
think it's Spanish. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only place that speaks Portuguese downside. Okay, hi Roro. You are
Hello.
halfway in the night. Nice. You come up to the last sprint. We are just check the last comments here. I took French three years in high school and two in college, but it was 20 years ago. Yes, if people don't use it, it's like we'll forget.
Yeah. But I'm sure if she kept up, like if even if today if she goes back and listens to something or starts studying it, she will remember a lot of stuff, and she will
Hmm.
not need that much help to remember.
There's nothing to me like learning language and be able to communicate in many ways possible. Yes, that's true. I would love to learn more language. I start German, but then
Yeah,
I
and it's
didn't
so
continue
cool.
the class.
It's so cool when
It's
you go
cool
to
because
another country and you start speaking their language, and even
yes,
though you don't speak very well, they understand you and they are really happy that you're speaking in that language. And yeah, it's so nice.
My
It's really cool.
my
that's how it
friend
in the
my
restaurant.
friends from my friends from Paris, and like anytime they come to the UK, because they come over for like concerts and things. So when they come over, I like say very very basic French, but they speak English fluently. But like
Hmm.
they're just like always so proud of me for even just
Yeah,
attempting.
that's it.
And I'm like, thank you. I can't speak
That's
much, but
it.
I'm trying.
That's it. Like when I was in Austria, I didn't speak, I mean, I don't speak fluently German or
Yeah.
anything, but I was so happy when I asked something, I don't know, in the street or to the Uber guy or to the restaurant. I don't know. I got so happy when the other people understood me. It's really nice. Yeah. I don't know. Small perks of learning languages. I don't know.
For me, it was when I worked on the restaurant. Each time that came out people from other countries and I could speak with them, they'd be like,
Hmm.
so cool. And it
Yeah.
was more an extra tip. So
That's
it's
also good.
cool. Oh, sorry, Anna. I knew you live in Colombia, but I didn't know you are not from Colombia.
Oh, Spain, cool.
She's our sister,
So,
like we
so you
said.
can tell us, do you really understand us when we speak in Portuguese? Or do you think it's really hard? Or do you prefer, for example, when someone speaks in Brazilian Portuguese? Do you think it's easier to understand?
Or in the
Let's check.
Portuñol,
Or in Portugal with nuestros hermanos.
Las Tres Hermanos. My father was Danish and spoke 10 language. Whoa, so cool.
Wow.
10 languages is a lot. And glad you were that ability because learning language is definitely some ability. Some of you are amazing. We speak so many languages. I'm barely able to speak English. It's I think has well we speak English because well it's the most spoken, and
Mhm.
we are taught from a young age, and then I think it's just because we had the classes like we had to take French 3 years, so yeah,
Mhm.
like
And also, the films are not dubbed, so we
yeah,
hear constantly English everywhere on songs, films, TV shows, books. So,
books.
yeah.
And then if you're
Yeah.
speaking to people like me, for example, in English, then you're still using those skills, so it's
Yeah,
still like
definitely.
stays in your memory a lot easier.
And for example, here in Portugal, even if you want to work on a restaurant or a bar or something during the summer, you really need to speak English and an extra language. It's like, depending on the place that you are going to work, it's mandatory. And sometimes they ask, like, we want a
How many
person that
language?
speaks English, French, Spanish, or and Italian
Not
or German. Yeah, because Portuguese people they usually speak a lot of languages because we know that we need to like be helpful to the tourists and that they are not going to speak Portuguese. So at least we need to know their language. So it's
Yes.
very
Oh, here
common.
it's just like you can speak English, go. Vodka. Vodka is worldwide. You can just say vodka and we'll be like, vodka, we've got it.
Or
Like,
McDonald's.
yeah, just say the basics.
Just say the
Just
basic.
like that beer, and we're like, that beer it is.
So, it is hard. I have some side and my husband's going to be blind and he's going to be in since it's H1. Yes, I believe Braille it's hard, but like I said, if you train it, it
Mhm.
should be something that, you know, you improve.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
And
the
you
more you
memorize.
practice it, the more that you'll just pick it up.
Yeah.
So Anna says I do, but I speak Portuguese.
Yeah, I
Definitely
forgot
easier
that.
to understand Brazilian Portuguese because the one from Portugal sounds like Polish.
You see?
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
that's what Bia said. Sounds like a Russian, Ukrainian, like
Something
Eastern
like that.
Europe country.
Yeah. Which is funny because supposedly we are Latin people, but we speak like the East.
We are Latin, like we are Latin and not Latin. It's like we
Yeah,
are in the middle.
in the middle. Okay, guys, before you start, I'm going to leave this print because I'm going to sleep. But it was very fun. I wish a Merry Christmas to everybody, a Happy New Year. I hope that 2022 will be better. Let's hope so. And many kisses to everybody.
Merry
Bye,
Christmas and New
guys.
Year, Bia.
Thank
I still
you.
talk to you, so bye bye.
Yeah, I will. Bye bye.
Since I talk to Bia every day, so we don't need to say
Yeah.
goodbye. So pick your dodos for the last one because I don't know, my back today is like really uncomfortable doing the
Oh.
sprints.
See,
That's
I'm
why.
not too bad, but I'm kind of like a bit like I could do with a bit of a rest, but I think that's mostly because I was at the cinema earlier today as well. So I'm like, I've already done a big activity. Maybe that's just a me thing. I'm like, I did a big thing and now I relax. I don't know if that's.
The
Does
only
anyone else
activity,
get like that?
the only activity I did was running after my mailman so I can get my books because I don't
I
have
could.
buzzer.
I don't
So
know why I see like you running after the mailman, like him just running away from you, like please come back. I don't know why, but that's that image just out of my head. You're just running after them, I'm like, nope, I'm off.
no, it's because I don't have a buzzer for 3 weeks by now, and I had things ordered before I knew I didn't have a buzzer. So when it comes register like it has today, it comes from Express. I get an email says it's going to be delivered today. But then it's not like in the UK because when I send things to my aunt and it comes registered, I can see the time. It's between like 1 and 2 p.m. and it's on
Yeah.
that hour. For us, it's like it's between 9 and 19.
See, for us, usually it gives like a 2 hour thing, so it's like it will arrive between 12:15 and 2:15, and you're like, that's cool, but when?
Yeah,
When in that time?
but that's better than 9 and 19. It's like,
Yeah, that's a
well,
big
but I
that's a
know,
big jump.
but I know he usually arrives here around 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. So midday. So 11:30, I go to my window and I stare like this.
You're
And
like you're like a guard dog. You're like, I'm gonna stare at you, I'm gonna
yes,
stare at you, and then I'm gonna chase you.
yes. So when I saw the van, I was like, "Whoop! I need to go." So I down the stairs, like I arrived down. Okay, but he went to another building first. So I was like, "Okay, I have time," but I didn't know. And
Cause my dog, like if he hears like a car going past outside and like stopping, even if it's a delivery guy, right? So I'll hear the guy essentially before he even leaves the car or anything, because my dog is like, excuse me, you're like basically parked outside my house. So then I basically stand like out like by my front door until he like rings the doorbell. Cause I feel like if I open it before him and go, hello, it's really creepy. And he'll be like, were you just staring? So I'm just like, come on, go to the door.
but yeah, so and yeah, so today was just it that I did. I just got my Under the Whispering Door book that I needed.
I
And I
asked
was
my
like,
mum for that for Christmas.
oh, so cool.
I really want it.
I got it on Awesome Books. It was like the hardback £10, so it was
That's not
very
bad.
good. Yes, it was very good. And so, and by now I know that tomorrow I'll get my Illumicrate box. So tomorrow I'm gonna run behind the mailman again.
He's gonna be like, "Stop chasing me!"
No, if because I knew if I put something in the door saying I don't have a buzzer but I'm at home,
Yeah.
they will just ignore it. They'll be like, "Nope, he's not at home," and then I have
I
to
hate
pick it
when
up.
they do that. When they just like slide it through the door and they're like, "You were not home," and you're like, "But I was home. You didn't knock or tap or anything. Like, come on, that's not fair."
Worst is that sometimes they have your phone because it comes in the package, and they can call you and they don't call.
Oh, that's even worse. I don't think I've had anyone ever have that option for me.
But here is if the package comes with your phone, they can call you and ask, "Are you at home?" And you can say, "Yes, I don't have a buzzer, so just, buzz me
Yeah.
in when you arrive," and I go down.
Oh,
But no, but no. But let's see, because if I got my Illumicrate box tomorrow, there will be an unboxing Thursday. I'm so excited.
I can't wait.
So, Hopes goes for 3, Anna goes for 5. Hello, Chrissy.
Hello.
I'm reading the Christmas bookshop. Ooh, sounds cozy.
Oh.
So this is gonna be the last, but glad you joined. So pick your dog. I'll go for 5. I love 5.
I'm obviously going for number 4, which is the green one,
Yeah,
because dark brown, light brown. I don't know if you can see him because he's kind of like lying down.
yeah.
He's
Don't
very
wake him
cute
up.
though. I'm not going to
Otherwise,
wake him. He's just
otherwise,
lying
he
there.
will be like, nom 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 nom, nom nom nom,
I got chocolate pretzel.
and that's
They're the
bad for
best
him.
thing.
So
No,
Sam goes
no,
for
no.
5. Yes, crossing fingers for the unboxing. Yes. Otherwise, we'll get just after. But I want it for Thursday because I want the book. Okay, so hope you enjoyed the last sprint. Happy reading!
Well done, Team 5.
I think that was the one that I picked. I don't remember. But
I think it was.
because it's the cutest one. High five, guys. Good done. So, hi Katrina. Sorry, it was the last one. But Katrina was amazing on the trivia. We killed it. Let's pop up bigger. Did you finish the chapter?
I managed to finish a chapter. I got to another chapter, and then I had like 20, 30 seconds left on the timer, and was like, I'm not going to start this one.
I'm not gonna start.
But yeah, I read 22 pages that time, and I have, let's see how many pages I've got left in the actual book. I've got 25 pages left. So if there was like another sprint, I probably would have been able to finish it. But oh well.
So Marlene got 26 pages of One by One. I got two Rootware books on yesterday packaging. The Woman in Cabin 10 and The Turn of the Key. I'm both excited for reading one. Look! We're... Oh, it's on the reverse. We are twins, Anna! I'm still in the beginning. I'm on page 219. So you're definitely gonna finish soon.
How big is
Pages.
how big is Addie?
500 and something. This
Oh, so you're about halfway, roughly.
No. Like 200 with 250 it's 500, so I need to reach like 280 perhaps.
Oh.
So I'm almost there. Almost. I know, but I'm curious, like, what is Henry? That is my big question right now, is just who is he? Yes, but you finish homework.
Yay.
So you can read the rest of the day, so it's cool. Listen to 3 chapters, nice. Hi Rebecca.
Hello.
Hello. 32%, nice. I'm looking for an inspirational book for the new year. I traditionally start the year, however. I'm starting Jan with the Xmas marathon with the Throne of Glass. An inspirational book for the new year.
If you're looking for a new release, maybe Will, like his thing, maybe. I don't know how inspirational that is, but I've heard it's really good. So.
Well, any Jodi Picoult book is inspirational. Yeah, it's just me because I love Jodi.
I've still never read any Jodi.
You have to pick one Jodi at least.
I'll try.
At least
I'll
one.
try.
At least one.
I'll try.
On Austen books, they are always at £2. The books, hardback. So you can pick them. Yes, I'm really liking it. Definitely intrigued, especially now. I identify so much with Henry. You have no idea. I have a theory that I don't want to spoil, but I have a theory, but I think it's wrong. But I think that was the intention of the author, because it's like, easy. Hope not.
I've not read it, so I have no idea what you mean. But okay.
My favorite book is Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. I just know Shonda Rhimes for her TV. I didn't know that she wrote books. But I love Shonda Rhimes as a TV and movie person.
Yeah.
Like Princess Diary, Crossroads, Scandal. They're amazing. So okay, you are just wrapping up. I thought you will do something.
No, my hair was like getting tangled in like the back of my jumper, and it was like starting to pull on my hair for some reason. So Had to fix that. My dog's like sleeping. Like I don't know if you guys can see properly, but my dog's like asleep. Like his head's on my pillow pretty much and everything. He's just like KO'd, which is really lovely.
He will sleep on the couch tonight because he's on the bed.
Oh no, he's awake again. Here we go. Hi,
Like
Shy.
me. You're talking about me.
No, it's because we can hear my mum doing something downstairs, but I can't tell what it is. It's like she's moving stuff around the living room. It sounds like, when you're moving a sofa? It sounds like that. It's not.
Some-
I have no idea.
I'm curious what the theory is. Ah, like I think Henry is not a good person. He's someone who appeared in Ali before, someone important. But I don't think that's right because that will be like very predictable, and I don't feel it's that. But I'm curious. I never saw Grey's Anatomy.
I liked Grey's Anatomy, but I didn't watch all of it. I only saw the first 3 seasons, and I think they're like 10, so I like saw the beginning,
It's
and
like
then that was it.
when they finish.
I just completely forgot about it, if I'm being honest. I was like watching it, got distracted by something else, and then never
The
returned.
description that a friend of mine used for Grey's Anatomy is they are trying to hook up every single character with each other at least one time,
That's pretty much it, not gonna lie.
and then after that it's done.
Yeah.
But you need to hook up each character at least one time.
You need to hook up with everyone, and then they'll get rid of some characters so that they can bring in some new characters that then have to hook up with everyone. And then it's like an ever-ending cycle.
And in the middle you have some medical stuff.
On the eighth day of book.
What was that?
It's just something that pop up. It's 18 seasons. It's not 10.
Well, I got to series 3, so I'm going to say I was at the beginning.
That's very the beginning.
Yeah.
I like Grey's Anatomy, but I gave up the series a few years ago. I love the medical aspects of the show. I loved more House. House was a little
I
bit more.
loved House.
My boyfriend talks about House like all the time. Like all the time it comes up. Oh, there was this disease on House, and then I saw House. I was like, yeah, it's fun. Last
I
seasons
think
were a mess.
he's like he's not the person you'd want as your doctor, like in general, because like
I would want.
he's literally just like so mean, and then he just gives you tests for everything that like the smallest of things, and then he breaks into your house. Well, he gets people to break into your house and stuff, and like
Yeah,
I'm probably
but
not the most ethical of doctors, but if it was something rare, I'd want him on it.
yeah, but that's the point. Like, if I'm dying, I don't care if he's mean. I just care if he cures me. Like,
Like I wouldn't want him as like, there's a few episodes where he does like the ER stuff, not the ER, like the emergency. Yeah, it must be ER, like the normal emergency and out. And like I would not want him as my doctor then. But like if I was dying and I was like, you're my last chance, give me House. Like
yeah. Get me House.
give me House now. He's hella good.
A reread will be good. Yes, a reread is
Reread's
awesome.
great.
House is a jerk, but somehow he grows on you. He's a jerk, but he could solve and what's gonna kill you before you die. Yes.
Yeah.
I love the first season, especially because of I'm forgetting her name. What is her name? Alison Cameron, because she's the actress who plays Emma on Once Upon a Time,
Yeah,
and she's
I know the one
totally
you mean.
like in Once Upon a Time. She's a very badass, and then she's like, "I'm very cute and fluffy, and I want people to be happy." It's like totally different. I'm like, so interesting.
I've not seen Once Upon a Time in ages. I never even finished it. I never finished the final series. I
I
cannot do it.
was rewatching it on Netflix, and then it got out to be put, I think, on Disney Plus, and then I never got back. I was in the on the last season with the original cast, and
See,
then
I got to so I watched all of the end series, right? And that
Mhm.
not all the end series, like the main. I'm gonna go with the main story. I got to the end of there, and then I got to the new people, and there's one
Mhm.
episode that I really liked, and it was about Rumpelstiltskin. That's what I'm gonna say. It was like about him, and that episode made so much sense. I loved that episode. But then I got like halfway through the series, and I was bored, and I just didn't get it with like these new characters. So I just basically ignored that one. But I recommend watching the Rumpelstiltskin episode. That's only one from that final series you need to watch. Because, yeah, other ones were just boring. Sorry.
Mhm. Yeah, the last
But I
season.
do love the original bits, though.
The last season is a little bit weird because, and I think it was because they also wanted to wrap up everything, and they need to wrap up everything, so
Yeah.
it come messy.
I think it's because
Hi.
they added new characters as well. So by the time they'd
Yeah,
added new characters, it just didn't, you just wasn't
because
interested.
the last one, a lot of them got out, and then a lot
Yeah.
of people got in. It could be interesting, but the show was a little bit tired, and people was already demotivating because it was always the same. There's always the black curse, and there's always this.
Yeah.
No, I think I don't know if they
I
give
think
it a little,
I think if
maybe
they ended it
again.
just before that final season, it would have ended up really, really well. Like that way they ended it would have been really well done. It was just, I feel like the final series was unnecessary.
Actually, I don't remember how it ended before the final season. Oh, I remember.
I think it was the wedding. I'm not
No,
going to say anything more than that. I thought it was the wedding. Is it not?
I think that's not the last episode.
I thought it was. Like
I
before the
know.
final series. I thought it was that one.
Bye, cats. We come back with
Bye.
in January. Don't worry. I think I'm the only one who doesn't like Grey's Anatomy. I never saw it, and I don't plan it. So,
It's okay for like mindless watching. Just have like
Mhm.
on in the background.
Happy holidays, cat. Have a Merry
Happy
Christmas,
holidays.
Happy New Year. We'll continue to talk on Discord. Bye.
Bye. I really need to stop doing this. What is this? No,
I
no.
already said
I don't know why I've started doing this. It's been
under the
like in the
sea.
last like few weeks. I'm like I am now a crab. Like I don't understand. But okay. I think it's
Yeah.
because I'm so used to doing comments. I'm like tap tap tap, and I'm like I don't know what to do with my hands.
I think it's time. Let's wrap up. Like I said, I'm a bit tired today, and it was very improvised last minute. It's usually on Fridays, but today was just because, well, Friday it's Christmas Eve, so I don't think anyone will be live
Sorry,
here. Yeah.
I got a bit excited.
Yes, you are very excited. So, to all of you, have a very special Christmas, a very Merry Christmas, a very new, good interest on the new year. Let's hope it's much better than this one, because this one was not the best.
I don't. I don't think it was the worst. I mean, it's not 2020. It's slowly improving. It's just not good
It's
yet.
slowly improving,
It's like
but let's
progressing.
continue improving and not like killing everything. Okay.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays, Emperor in 2022 in the best way, and we see you in January. I think it's 9, 8, the 7 that I will come back. Yes, I'm seeing
Yeah.
on the calendar. So the 7 on January we'll come back with more spins. Bye.
Bye.
Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas.